Hi everyone, this is Lena and thanks for joining me on my journey to the trail. I have some really exciting news. I just bought my tent and my trekking poles. I got them on Amazon and they were delivered on Saturday, but I've had to wait for it to stop raining and dry up a little bit in order to make this video. But I wanted you guys to be with me when I set it up for the very first time. So this is my tent. I haven't even opened it yet. It is a Geertop ultralight one-person backpacking tent. It weighs about 2.6 pounds and I got it on Amazon for about $109, so it's a pretty good deal. It is made up of a primary tent piece that has the bathtub bottom, which should be waterproof, and then the mosquito netting, and then it has the rain fly that goes over it. And you set it up with the trekking poles and the tent stakes. And then these are my trekking poles, which I haven't even gotten out of the box yet. So these are Cascade Mountain Tech quick lock trekking poles. They are carbon fiber and they have cork handles. Now, me being a beginner at this, I actually had to look up what some of these little pieces that come with it are for. So I got the cork top handles because I've looked at a lot of trekking poles at places like REI, and I like the cork top handles because they are really flexible. They're kind of squishy, and I would imagine they would probably be fairly absorbent for sweat. Also, they're shock absorbent, so it'll be less impactful. I'll be less likely to get blisters on my hands when I'm walking around with these all day. So they come with some interesting little gadgets. So these are the snow baskets that you put on the bottom of the pole for when you're walking through deep snow. And they also have mud and sand baskets. Then they have a couple of different feet. This is the tungsten carbide tip that is for everyday use when you're going through trails or on rocky terrain. These are more for indoor use or on slippery surface. The regular tungsten carbide tip will be the one that we use when we actually set it up for the tent. And then it is a quick lock, so you just open up this little hinge here and unscrew this, and then you can lengthen it to whatever height you need it to be, or you can just pull it out like that, which isn't supposed to happen. I'm gonna put it back together now. Anyway, and then you screw this as tight as you need it to go so that it stays at the height that you want it to be at, because it's not supposed to just slip in and out like this, so I need to tighten them. So without further ado, I'm going to set this up back here, and you can watch me struggle at trying to put this tent up for the first time. You would think that something like this would come with an instruction manual. It doesn't. So I got all these little orange stakes and these little green ropes. I have no idea what they're for. I mean, I know what stakes are for, I don't know what these little ropes are for, and the only thing I have to go off of is the picture on the box. That's it, because it didn't come with an instruction booklet at all, and I've never done this before, so yeah. I can't even see the inside. How does this work? This is supposed to be made for one person, so one person should be able to set it up. Haha, level 1 complete. smart person is. You know, I probably should have looked up instructions or something online before I did this, but I didn't. Whatever, I like doing things the hard way. I'm not staking the stakes all the way into the ground because I just want to be able to get them out. It's just a test run, and I didn't wear the right shoes to do this. So the wind is starting to pick up a little bit, and it's looking like it might rain again, but I got the tent finished. Got all the little ropes put up. I think, now don't quote me on this, I think I did it right, but I'm gonna go watch a couple of YouTube videos just to make sure. But I wanted you guys to come with me inside and check it out. So it's got a double vestibule, which means it's got a zipper on both sides, so you can open it up and you have a little place here to put your shoes or anything that you want to keep dry if it's raining. And then on the inside here we have a zipper for the bug net on either side. Welcome to what will be my home for 6 to 8 months while I hike the Appalachian Trail. It's pretty spacious actually, but I do want to make sure I'm doing this right because I think that this is supposed to be a little bit wider, and somehow I think the middle is supposed to be staked out, but I'm not entirely certain. But I can lay down completely, and it's pretty comfortable. You know, I should be able to fit my sleeping pad and my sleeping bag in here just fine. I got little pockets right here that I could put things in. Now I'll tell you something though. With this rain net over it, or rain fly, I'm sorry, it is warm in here. Like if I were ever concerned about being cold, I'm not all that concerned anymore. The only thing I'm really concerned about is even laying on the ground in the middle of summer. I mean, it just rained, so it's a little cooler than usual, but it's pretty cold, the ground itself. But I'm gonna have a sleeping pad and my 0-degree sleeping bag, so I'm not all that concerned about it. Especially with the rain fly keeping the heat in, it's gonna be pretty warm in here. But it's pretty tight. Like you can see, my shoulders touch either side of this, so there's not a whole lot of room to move around. But it's pretty cozy. I'm happy with it. Alright guys, thanks for coming along. It's been great having you with me doing all of this. I absolutely love this tent and I can't wait to use it on my next backpacking trip. I'll be going up to Mackinac Island here pretty soon on July 25th to test out all my gear for the first time. I'll be taking my pack and hiking around the whole island, then going back to Mackinac City to camp out with a few friends and see if there's anything that I need to replace or need to fix in the meantime, or just anything that I don't like, so that I can prepare for my first long distance hike. It'll be a 4-day trip up in the Porcupine Mountains in the UP, where I'll be really testing everything out for the first time, doing all the elevation. It's going to be really challenging, but it's going to be really fun. I'm hoping to have a couple of friends with me, but I'll have you guys along with me as well. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please click the like button and leave me a comment below and let me know any of the challenges that you've faced when setting up a tent, or any advice that you may have for me. Believe me, I could use it. Don't forget to check out my last video, and please subscribe because I'll be making a new video every week, and I'd love to have you with me on my journey to the trail.